Come on.
You tricked me! Both of you!
Didn't plan any of it.
Silence! Gods, start praying now! Prepare to die, Witcher!
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist. My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Rather not bicker about taste. Don't...
This particular Witcher has an inborn intolerance for formal occasions. So try not to take things personally, Master Taylor. Rather pity him. For in truth, stage fright overwhelms him.
All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality.
Sound wistful.
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt. Besides...
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings.
Count on it.
I...
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or... Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a...
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about...
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little... I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good... Of course, the same holds true...
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable.
All in all, why not check up on that?
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to or if you will first destroy it, crawl.
Promise to be careful.
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to...
Need to ask you something.
Yet again? Go on then. I'm a proponent.
Guess they could use a spit.
Then I shall take advantage as well. A friend of mine used to say boots should be...
Clean boots, clean souls. A fine slogan.
How's business?
Well enough. I can't complain. Though it'd be even...
Man in the frock coat. You passed him some letters, remember?
Why, of course. I'm young.
If you're about to tell me this... How'd you get those
Beggars brought them.
beggars? Tell...
Why, 4. 1 for each letter.
Just 4? Sure you didn't get a 5th?
I can't count, you know.
Remember anything else? These beggars have anything in common?
What? Come now. Each was different. Oh, I know. They all had no home.
Kid, my patience... Where'd they get the letter?
I don't know. They'd...
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. Listen, lad, but you must focus now and tell us all...
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's...
Thanks, kid. You must visit the shelter. Look around it.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is a decent district. We need no filth folk bumming them. You?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've tried it, only to touch. Gentlemen, either get out along with these flea-ridden scram.
The shell.
Look, Ballard.
Damn nuisance. We...
Decent folk.
Why?
Hell yeah.
Hear that, Artois?
We should step aside, good fellow. My
spirit is willing as my flesh is weak.
Oh, come on.
You are one damn mess.
All right. I thank you so much for your aid.
What did they want?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take... I do not oppose going elsewhere.
Need some information.
The boot black.
Any of your,
Forgive me. Those I help and I are... You can...
Sure.
They're not...
Thank...
My dears, I've a matter to address before I start.
Recently, 4 of you delivered
Does anyone know what...
Why should I squeal? We were all told.
You can tell me, Romain.
I got one too. Gave it to the...
I still have mine. I'm to deliver it 2 days after the Feast of St. Barnabas.
It's a matter of importance to the Duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you. Plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it personally.
You ought to heed folk who are kind and honest. These men help...
All right.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well, well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa.
Judging by this, Detloff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave.
Duchess was to be Detloff's last...
Indeed.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link. Enough to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victim's links to Sienna, even as she had those she despised killed.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna... She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions.
Why would Sienna murder her own sister? Out of it?
Yes, yes, and yes. All seem likely.
Actually,
Praiseworthy, I suppose.
seems a bit...
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe Some philosophers think I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Sienna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think on it. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before... coming with?
Of course not. I shall await. Besides,
So, said straight.
I've never been fond of categorical statements of that kind. She treated Dettlaff cruelly.
If only those vampires...